Good morning, students. Today's lesson we have to see. This is only a review. Okay, this is the lesson 9.5 and 9.6. We writing reciprocal and dividing fractions. Let's start first with the objective of this class to find the reciprocal of the fraction or mixed number. You need to, the assessment for this lessons, complete the lesson 95 and 96. Now, dividing fraction is the next lesson, page 197 and 198. The objective is to divide two fractions or a mixed number. Remember to complete the lesson assessment 197 and 198. Okay, remember what is a reciprocal. In this case, we need to know the reciprocal is a fraction inverted or exchange the position of the numerator and denominator. See the picture we have here? The numerator is the letter 8. You exchange as a denominator, and the denominator, let's flip the number, and now it's in the numerator position. That's the reciprocal. Only have to write the refraction as inverting the numbers. Okay, we have an example, a fraction, 3/4 or 3/4, and the reciprocal is invert or exchange the number. Flip the number. 4 was in the denominator, now it's in the numerator. 3 is on the it was in the denominator, now it's in the denominator. That's the reciprocal. Okay, how to check the reciprocal? If you are not sure it was the real reciprocal, only need to multiply the reciprocal, and the result it's 1. Okay, 3 times 4, 12. 4 times 3, 12. The same number over the same number, it's equal to how? The unit. Okay, 1. That is good. That's the reciprocal because the product of the fraction of the two fractions is 1. Okay, that's another example. You have a whole number. The reciprocal, remember, you have to put in 1 over the number and flip the numbers. The reciprocal of 3 is 1/3. The reciprocal of 10 is a fraction, 1/10, and go on. Okay, this is how to do the dividing a fraction. In order to divide a fraction by another fraction, we need to turn the division into multiplication. If we turn the division into multiplication, we need to flip the fraction we're dividing by. The first step is we keep the first fraction the same. Then we turn the division sign into multiplication. We flip the fraction we are dividing by. In this case, 2/5 divided by 3/4 becomes 2/5 times 4/3. Okay, we then can multiply the numerators and the denominators separately. The numerator in our answer, 2 times 4 is 8, and the denominator in our answer, 5 times 3 is 15. Now the answer is 8/15. Okay, on this example, there's another. We keep the first fraction, 4/15. We turn the division to multiplication, and we flip the fraction, 2/3, to make it 3/2. Multiply the numerators, we have 5 times 3 equal 12. Multiply the denominator, we have 15 times 2 equal 30. We can simplify 12 divided by 30 by dividing both digits by 6. The answer is 2/5. Okay, let me explain you here how to solve the problem. 3 different reciprocal. We need to rewrite the fraction. Okay, in this case, only have to switch or flip the numbers. Numerator pass in the denominator. Denominator pass to the numerator. Now 2/5, the reciprocal is 5/2. Yeah? Okay, now let's do this. We need to do a reciprocal of a whole number. On this case, we need to convert the whole number as a fraction, like this. Now I have a fraction. And let's do the reciprocal. Switch flip the numbers. And now I have the reciprocal. That's another case here. Have a mixed number. But I can't do this as a mixed number. Please don't do this. Don't do this. Never. Don't. This is not correct. Don't do it. The correct way to do it is this. Okay, first you need to rewrite as some improper fraction. 2 times 2, 4 plus 1, 5. And copy the same denominator. Now you have a fraction. To this fraction, you need to find the reciprocal. The reciprocal on this case is 2/5. Okay, you see the 3 different examples you can probably find in your math book. Try to do it. And you have a problem, tell me. Okay, this is how to divide the fractions on page 197 and 198. I have 3 different problems, and I'm going to show you how to solve this title problem. Remember, first, how to multiply a division. In order to divide a fraction, you need to rename all this expression as a multiplication. How to do this? The first fraction, copy exactly the same. You don't have to change. Let's keep the same. Just put the fraction. Now, the division, you need to multiply by the second fraction. But this second fraction, you need to rewrite as the reciprocal. You need to write the reciprocal like this. And now you can multiply. 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 1, 4. This is improper fraction. You need to divide. 6 divided by 4, 1. 1 times 4, subtraction 2. On this case, you have 1, 2, 4. But remember, you need to simplify this. Both are in the same table. The table of 2 divided by 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 4 divided by 2, 2. The real answer is 1, 1.5. Okay, that's the first problem. Let's try to do this case. Let's try to do this example. Okay, remember, you keep the first fraction. You don't have to rewrite. Copy. And let's change in like a multiplication. And the second fraction, you need to rewrite as a reciprocal. But if you have a whole number, do this first. Okay, now you have a fraction. This fraction, rewrite or rename as the reciprocal. Okay, now what I did, I flip the orders, numerator exchange for the denominator, denominator exchange for the numerator. Okay, and now I have to multiply 5. 8 times 10 is 80. And now we need to earn the same table, the table of 5. Let's divide. 5 divided by 5, 1. 80 divided by 5, 16. This is the answer, 1/16. Okay, let's try to do the next problem. Let's do this. Okay, we need to remember the first. If you have a whole number, rename now as a fraction. Copy the first fraction, and this you need to multiply. Okay, let's change the reciprocal. Now I have it, and let's multiply. 10 times 9 is 90. 1 times 7 is 7, and that's a improper fraction. We need to divide. 90 divided by 7 are 12 times. 12 times 7, 84. Subtract 6. Okay, the answer in this case is 12, 6, 7. And we have to write it here. 12, 6, 7. Okay, that's the case. We have this problem, this example problem. You have to do like this. Bye.